What's going on, boys and girls? Dave back again, and today we're going to be discussing the ultimate resin fixing guide. I know I put out a video before about using baking soda and super glue, basically creating a generic resin that bonds and also works for doing textures, things like that, which still works great, especially if you're trying to do snow textures. That works great. I need to update that video. Out of curiosity, about 3 o'clock in the morning, and I ended up texting John going, hey, I wonder if this would end up working. He goes, I don't know. So I decided to try it out. The Resin 3D printers are all the rage right now. I haven't ordered one because I don't see quality that I end up liking from them. They're not there yet for my taste, okay? I have to put a lot more work into it than I care for. And maybe it's because I've ended up ordering a bunch of resin minis off of Etsy and they're not the greatest quality, but that's for another video. I ended up deciding to pick up an ANYCUBIC, what is this, gray 500G UV wavelength 405 nanometer. I literally ordered the first bottle that came up on Amazon. This bottle cost me, I think it was $12. I'll post a link down below. It's in a gray. They come in different colors. You can get them in red, brown, flesh color, clear. The clear. I'm going to order some clear for doing water effect parts, because let me tell you, if it works anything like with the clear doing what I'm doing here, oh God, that's going to be so divine. So I've been playing around with this, filling gaps, filling holes, filling crevices, all kinds of things, and it has been working phenomenal. Phenomenal. It sands like resin. It cleans up like resin. It blends with the resin. It is resin. It's just more of a plastic version instead of being a two-part epoxy resin that smells to high heaven. Now, people say, wear a mask while using this. If you're doing it in a 3D printer, yes, wear a mask, have it in a separate section because it heats up and it will produce some smell. But straight out of the bottle like this, I haven't even noticed, like, my Tamiya glue smells more than this. It's not that bad. It's not as bad as people do. Do you need to wear a mask while using this? No. Should you wear gloves? Yeah, probably. Do I? No, because I am careful enough I don't get it all over the place. Let's jump down the table. I'll show you how this works, how fast that it works. It is divine. It works faster than doing the super glue method. Let's go. All right. So if you had an outer view of my desk, which would be something like this. Oh God, I got pieces freaking everywhere. Yes, I've been working on the quarter scale saber. This dress, pain in the ass, but this turned into the perfect opportunity for using this. So the first thing I'm going to end up doing here, and yes, I know it's not like I'm filming on white. It sucks. So I've already done this part with some, doing a test on there. But we're going to do this little hole right here, and then I'm going to fill some crevices and stuff with this, and I'm going to show you how well it works. So you do want to be kind of careful, okay? You don't want to leave these open. I'm just grabbing a little bit in a pipette and I'm putting it into a plastic cup. That's literally all I'm going to use for right now. Put the lid back on. Okay, always make sure and seal it. I have a paper towel here for any messes. I have an old paintbrush, just old paintbrush. Now, I was using toothpicks earlier, so you can do it that way as well. Get a little bit on your brush, and I'm going to fill this hole right here. Just get a big old droplet, put it in there, kind of work it in the hole, and it is liquid enough that it actually kind of self-levels itself, which is freaking fantastic. But you know what? While we're here, there's a little offset here. I want to fill up this gap too. Now, where I'm always talking about having the 99% alcohol, you do want to have that around for this, for cleaning it off of your tools. So we have that. I'm going to wipe this off on a paper towel. One thing you will need, this right here. Boop. UV flashlight. I'll put a link to it. It was $14 on Amazon. Da, 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 da. And I know this film's like crap. Now this section over here, there was a little bubble in there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn that off. I'm just going to take something pokey, like this paper clip. And it's already hard, like I waited too long. So there was a little bubble. And because I had this here and I hit it a little bit with the UV light, it created a skin on here. So make sure, put that out of the reach of the UV light. So we're going to hit that 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000, 5 1000, 6 1000, 7 1000, 8 1000, 9 1000, 10. All right, so we're going to test that. And it's already hard. Like, it's hard. I have this section in here. You'll be able to see this clearly. Like, clearly. I probably could have used a pipette and piped it in there. I want to fill this up. And I'm just going to drop it in. I'm going to keep this in real time so you can see how this ends up working. Now, you can do this in layers. Like if you're concerned with that you have too big of a gap, you can do a little bit. Do it in a layer. Get that over there. Get that out of the way. Hit that. 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000. 5 1000, no leakage out the other side, 6 1000, 7 1000, 8 1000, 9, and 10. And then continue. And you can literally build up your layer. And as far as I can tell, this works on any resin. Like, I am super stoked and super excited to show you this to you guys. And it seems to hold very well. They talk that this can be brittle, and I would think if it's thin and it's by itself, it could be brittle. But when you're using it as a reinforcement to regular resin, I don't think so. So I'm literally just dabbing what's left in this cup into here. And I just want you to see so that there's no like camera tricks. I'm not trying any fancy smancy stuff. For a total of, I think it's $30 is what the cost was. Between the light, which I've actually had for quite some time, between the light, the resin, and everything else, like there is enough resin here to last you like a long time. I don't know what the shelf life on this stuff is, but if you're doing little stuff like this, if you want to make little molds, like little silicone molds of, say, Warhammer heads, things like that, you could use this in there. Like, what I would do is I would brush it on each side of the mold, set it, put the mold together, then fill it, and then set it. And I think that would work out perfect. And you can keep doing this until you get how you want it. And I'm going longer than I need to. But it's touchable. Like, there's nothing there. Right there, touchable. It's solid. Let's take this, take a sanding stick to it. This will also work if you have a 3D printed kit that still has 3D lines, but you're wanting to get rid of those. You can actually brush this on real thin, hit it with the UV light, and it should fill up those gaps. Like, it seems to be pretty self-leveling. But there you go, nice and smooth. Can't even see that the hole was there anymore, other than the gray. Once that's primed, you won't even be able to tell that was there. Guys, I hope you are as excited as I am about this. Like, I'm super stoked that I ended up finding this. It's going to make it super easy, super simple, super fast. And one thing I would probably recommend is when you're all done with this, just hit what's left in the cup with the UV light just to solidify it. Up doing that, you can reuse the same container, or you can just flake that out and reuse the same container. It's freaking awesome. Again, links will be down below. The light, the 3D resin, and you can pick whatever color that you want. It comes in bigger bottles. I don't think it comes in smaller bottles. But yeah, you can order Amazon, $12, about $14 for the light, 2 things. Use an old paintbrush, something like that. Shit, you could use Q-tips. You can use whatever to dab it in there. Definitely though, like I said, have the 99% alcohol to clean your brush. And there you are. You're ready to reuse again. Easy peasy. I will see you guys all in the next video. Definitely stay tuned. Lots of resin, lots of work. Peace.